You excited for your interview tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah?
I don't think I'm that nervous because I don't know like what to expect.
Yeah.
Like I have a vague idea of what to expect, but so I can't really be nervous because I don't know what's gonna happen.
Could be the start of something.
Yeah. I hope that, everything goes well.
They seem friendly.
Yeah.
I mean, they must be nice people if they're taking on interns and stuff.
Yeah. And that she wants to meet me and stuff, so.
What are we making tonight?
Our favorite mac and cheese. Pumpkin, cauliflower, Brussels sprout mac and cheese.
Yeah?
Here's a pro tip.
Pro tip.
Don't cut cauliflower like this if you want to make florets, because if you do, it breaks them all apart and they get everywhere. Just take your hands and then just break them. And look, they just break into perfect little like florets.
You heard it here. Bon appetit.
Alright, I think I'm recording. So, this is a little precarious, but it's a very slow road. I am driving to Radical Roots Farm to have a working interview with Lee, who's the co-owner. Her and her husband own the farm. And so I'm going to have like a working interview. It's like raining / snowing out, so we're going to be working either like outside or in the greenhouse or something. And see if I like it, see if they like me, and see if I'll get this apprenticeship. So, I'm excited / nervous, so we'll see what happens with this. I hope everyone's nice and that I like it and that this is like the start of this awesome learning experience, so. Okay, so, I don't know if you can tell, it's like snowing out. It's like 29 degrees out. But, we worked in the greenhouse. I worked in the greenhouse with them. I got a little tour of, I forgot what they call it. Tall something. It's like the long, like big tent greenhouse type of things. So I got a tour around the little facility that they have. We worked in the greenhouse. We worked in the kind of like a group, so that was fun. I think they said that's how they normally work, like in a group setting, which is nice for me, especially because I want to make sure I'm like doing everything right. I'm not just like sent out to the field. So I think she said it was called potting up. You take in like tiny little sprouts, these were tomato sprouts, and putting them into bigger pots that these ones they're going to use like on their farm to sell the tomatoes. But they also, so they grow some stuff that they're going to sell like at the market, like that they harvest, and they grow other things that they're going to sell like for people to plant their own tomatoes. And so they have the market, they have a plant sale. Everyone was really nice. I met a couple of the people. I think that was probably everyone that was there. It was fun. It was nice. I kind of like learned how to do it. Then like we're all working on it and chatting. We're able to chat a little bit while we work, which is the kind of like thing that I like. Kind of like not like a mindless activity, but like something like using your hands and then you can like think, kind of. And so then after we finished with that, oh, they also have a cat. There's a cat in the greenhouse that showed me around, so I was pretty happy with that. And so then Lee and I, the wife, and I went inside, and her daughter was there. She was reading Harry Potter, and so we talked about Harry Potter for a bit, which I was like, you guys love Harry Potter too? So, instant conversation starter for me. And then we just talked kind of like interview questions, like what do you want to gain from this? Like what questions do you have for us? What strengths do you have? What do you think will be challenging? Oh my gosh. Bird just pooped on my, oh, it's gone, on my windshield. Standard interview questions, and so we kind of chatted a little bit. It's always hard to like talk about yourself. I'm like, what are my strengths? Like, what am I super good at? But we had a nice conversation. She's very nice, so I felt very comfortable. So I got good vibes from them. I think she said that she thought I would be a good fit, that I would get along with everyone. So I think we were both feeling good about it. So I think it might happen. I think it might be good. It's definitely a cute little farm. I'm I'm like, yes, their house is super cute too. I'm like, this is what I want. I like it. It's her and her husband that work together. It's just really, really good. And they're very nice. So we'll see. I think everything went well, so this is me signing off. I gotta drive now. I got a call today from Lee at Radical Roots Farm, and they offered me the position. She contacted all my references, and they all had messaged me and said, we got the call, like I got the call, and said all good things. I hope you get the position. So I'll have to send them a message and say thanks for being a reference for me. So I'm super excited. I start next Monday because she's going to be out of town for a week. So yeah, I'm excited for it to get started. I'm like a little bit nervous, I guess, just for like what's to come because it's going to be hard work. But I'm excited. So I'll have to document how it goes. So yay! First step on the way. Okay, so it's raining and 36 degrees outside, and it's my first day, my official first day. It's April 2nd, and I'm gonna be there, getting there at 8 o'clock. Our hours are 8 to 5 right now, so I had to wake up earlier than normal, and yeah, I'm a little bit nervous. I was mostly nervous to just like have to wake up early, and the fact that like might be a little tired and stuff. So that was only what I was nervous about. The actual like stuff I'm excited about. So yeah, day one. I'll update you how it goes. Day one done. I can't really show you my hands. Hold on. See how dirty they are? My job today was, we worked in groups, which is pretty awesome. But I worked on seeding. We sowed some seeds. And I also, then we broke for lunch, and then we finished up that, and then we planted kale in the beds. So we planted, I think three rows, 3 beds of kale. So that's where my hands got super dirty. But it's fun. The planting part, you do get pretty sore, like squatting and bending over. But there was like a cardinal over in the tree next to us, and like it was pretty warm. It's like 50. But it was supposed to be like rainy and stuff, and we were in the greenhouse whenever it was raining, and we had like a nice little like meeting, and they were very nice and like welcoming and stuff. But yeah, when we were outside it was nice. It wasn't that bad at all. So I liked it. I had fun. I learned a lot. I knew I was anticipating just being like, okay, just keep up, like roll with it, like try not to forget steps. I think I did a good job. Not bad, at least. So, it was fun. I liked it. Day one done. Alright, so today is Saturday. I started on Monday. And so, I've been doing it for 6 days now. Today was just like a half day, so it's noon right now, and so I get to go home. It was just me and one other person. Everyone else is at a market, like the farmer's market or a plant market. So yeah, there's been some like pretty chilly weather. Sometimes in the afternoons it's warmed up. But this morning it was like 40 degrees and like it snowed a tiny bit, and we were planting onions like with our hands. It was cold. It was cold. But we powered through it. Yeah, I'm liking it. I'm enjoying it. I'm learning a lot of things, just kind of like rolling with it, like picking stuff up as I go along. So they encourage you to write down everything that you do. so that you can have that as just I guess a reminder of what you've done, and keep it all straight and just reinforce what you've learned. So I probably will start that today and just write down everything I've done, so that I can keep a nice record of it and refer back to it and process it a little bit more. I definitely like it. I think it's just the cold that's difficult, because they don't normally wear like gardening gloves, and it's cold and you just bare hands on the dirt. Ugh, I don't know. We'll see. I like it though. And everyone is super nice. Everyone was working together really well. The two owners and then the other like staff who was an apprentice last year, they're very patient and good at teaching and give good feedback and guidance. Yeah, so everyone's really nice and just powers through it together. It's, you know, a good bonding thing when everyone's like, this lettuce is like frozen and we have to plant it and it's frozen dirt and it's so cold. We actually harvested some lettuce for the first time yesterday, so I got to see that process, which was cool. And we like weighed it and like washed it all and like spun it dry and then bagged it for for the store, like a co-op grocery store. So that was cool, and the water was like so cold, and I was like, this is gonna be so nice in the summertime. So yeah, and I've done a lot of raking, planting seeds, and getting stuff ready for them to take to market, like gathering like the best looking plants for them to take for the plant sale, which was kind of fun. You go through a couple different trays and like consolidate all the biggest and best ones to one of them, which was kind of fun for me. It's like methodical. I don't know. It's cool. And so yeah, I'm liking it. It's fun. I'm working real hard, getting real dirty, rough hands. So it is 3:30 in the morning. I got up at 3, went to bed at 8:30, and it's my first market. We're going to the Charlottesville Farmers Market, and we are supposed to meet at the farm at 3:45, leave at 4. We drive there, it's an hour away, and then we set up and stuff, and I think it starts at 7. And then we go till 12, pack up and unload everything, and get home at 2:30ish maybe. So it's gonna be a long day, my first market, so maybe I'll take some footage of that. But I feel pretty rested since I went to bed so early. I was tired anyway, so. Alright, so today is Saturday. It's the last day of my 5th week of the apprenticeship on the farm. And so it's finally getting really warm. This week we had like days that were almost 90. It's probably gonna get back to like 70s next week, but it's really fun. I really like it. It's a lot of work. My knees are sore right now, and my lower back is kind of sore, but it's really fun. I'm learning a lot. I'm just kind of taking it all in. I'm just letting it kind of like sit in my mind and like think of things and form opinions over time of things. But I'm really enjoying it. I'm reading a book right now that we're supposed to read called The Lean Farm. Kind of like streamlining your farm to be more productive, and it's something I'm totally into because I'm always into like efficiency in like my own house. Like, okay, if I put the toothbrush here, then it's easier to grab with next to the toothpaste. I don't know. I just like that intuitive thinking. But yeah. Look at this sun. Today is Saturday and I'm going to my first plant sale. It's our second to last plant sale. We have one more after that that's on the farm, but this one, I forget where it is. But we're gonna leave at like 6:45 and I think it goes till 4:30, so I'll get home at like 5:45 or something. So it's gonna be a long day, but I didn't have to wake up super early. I had to wake up at like 5. It's nice and warm out. It's already almost 60. It's gonna be 90 today, so shorts and t-shirt. Filmed in a while just because it's a similar same old work. Today was a really hot day, so I wanted to show a lot of my videos I feel like are like in the dark or in sweatshirts and stuff, so I'm wearing a tank top. It's very hot today. It's 91 right now. Whew. Very hot. Drink lots of water. Still good. Still like it. This is, I think, first time I'm filming in my new car. It's going well. It's exciting. Harvesting lots of new stuff. I'm really itchy actually because I harvested squash and their big leaves are really pokey and my legs and arms are all scratched up, so I might have to wear long sleeves next time I harvest that. This is my commute. Beautiful country roads, the mountain. It's pretty nice. Today was a very hot day. It's like 80. Car says 88. I don't know if you can hear me. It was hot. I was in the high tunnel most of the day, suckering and taping tomato plants. And then I trellised some cucumbers, and then we learned about salves, like medicinal, like oil, lotion stuff. It's fun. So I haven't filmed in a while. I just kind of forgot. It's almost the end of August. We're in peak harvest time. So we spend a lot of time harvesting. Like instead of just Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Tuesday, Thursday field work days, we've been doing a lot more harvesting on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I'm very tired, but it's good. The days are actually starting to already get shorter. Like it's starting to be more dark in the mornings when I wake up, but it's still really warm out. Like it's gonna be like 90 today. Last week we had some cooler days where it seemed like a hint of fall, but I think we're back in the heat, and then it might get cooler later, but we're still in August, I guess. But yeah, it's good. I'm enjoying it. I just definitely just feel tired all the time, but it's fun. Like I'm not like tired dreading it. I'm just tired just from like carrying heavy stuff all day and just like a lot of work, but it's good. Yep. Hello, it is October 3rd. It's October. It's the final month of the apprenticeship, and the season is definitely winding down a lot. It was a colder and rainier season than normal, so tomatoes didn't last as long, and so we're really wrapping things up. And so it's the last couple weeks. It's definitely like getting really dark in the mornings again. It did get cold, like fall cold, maybe last week, but this week it's in the 80s, so I'm cool with that to stay kind of warm before we're done being outside every day. I'm only going, I think, to 3 more markets. So it's really wrapping up. It's fun. We're now able to, since we have more time, since we're not harvesting as much, we have more time to do like other projects, like building a loading dock and organizing and cleaning some things. So it's been interesting. It's been fun to do some different tasks too. We're also doing a farm design project, just like an individual project with some deliverables and like parameters, but it's really just like design the farm you want or you dream of, and you can put limitations on it, like, oh, I want this piece of land, and then work with that space, or just like dream big and do like whatever you want. And you can do like not just your own like home farm, but like a community farm, or like a place where a bunch of people live together. So that's what I'm working on now, and it's pretty fun. I kind of just went through my list of things that I wanted that I've just like gathered over time, and then I'm trying to just like fit that all in, just like limitless dream, like if we could just do all of this, what would it look like? And it's pretty cool. I'm really liking it. It's fun just to like draw and dream and just like make up what you want. So maybe, I don't know, we're presenting them, let's see, in like a week, and maybe I can record that, we'll see. But either way, we're drawing like a concept map and a schematic of what we'd like to do, which is fun. Drawing little trees, like trees here, pond here, fields here, I don't know, it's fun, it's cute, it's creative, I like it. Hello! Today was our first day back, starting at 7:30. When I first started back in April, we were starting at 8 for a couple days. For me, they had started at 8 since March. And then we went to 7:30 for a little bit. And then we've been at 7 a.m. start time for the whole rest of the season. And on Friday, he said, okay, starting on Monday, we're going to start back at 7:30 because it's really cold in the morning and really, really dark is the thing. So it's kind of nice. And plus, it's slowing down, so it's not like we have like lots of pressure, like deadlines and tons of things to do. So it's okay to start a half an hour later in the day with just like not as much work to do right now. But it's kind of nice because I get half an hour extra sleep, and I don't have to be using my high beams on the way to work. It's a little bit lighter. Like, look at this. Before, it was like pitch black. And I know that the days are getting shorter, and so eventually even 7:30 will be getting dark, but for now this is pretty good. So this is the last full week of having everyone there. On Thursday we're going to have a graduation, and then next week is the last full week where I think it's just going to be me and Seth maybe. And then we'll have that one last market, and then maybe 1 or 2 days of just finishing cleaning up, I guess. So it's really, really winding down. It's getting kind of like weird tasks, which is fun. So we're mostly, the rest of the season, it was like weeding and planting and harvesting. And so now it's all like cleaning up and doing different projects, which require like different muscles. So even though I was like tired and sore before doing harvesting, planting, and weeding, now it's different muscles that are sore. Like, oh, I had to like, you know, lift this or put these here and roll up this, and so now different muscles are sore. Or like carrying this, I mean, this outer bicep area sore. So it's different stuff. So end of season experiences. Yep. Still like it.